Hello, I just wanted to jump in quickly before this episode starts. I just want to say while I was recording this episode, I was a little bit sick, so sorry if I didn't sound too good during this. But some news has come out since I have filmed this. On the 21st of March to the 24th of March, Narrow Raven is going to be doing a charity stream for the American Cancer Society. They're going to be doing all sorts of activities like different games and trivia, and there's going to be some different donation goals from fan game developers. I'm not allowed to mention who yet. I've been told not to, but all you need to know is they're going to be crazy, so watch out for it. And I want to use this opportunity while I've got you here to thank Raven for asking me to put the word out. Genuinely means the world to get to help out in something like this. One more reminder before I let you go, the streams are on the 21st of March to the 24th. They'll be on Narrow Raven's YouTube channel, go and watch them. Even if you can't donate, just jump in to say hi, it'll help out. Alright, I've kept everybody here enough. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Creator Origins. I'll see you all next time. Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to Creator Origins. It's been like 3 weeks since I've recorded an episode, so don't mind me if I sound a bit dad. I probably should have come in more prepared, but you know what? Here we are. I'm not a professional. I never have been, never will be. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, that's enough about me. We've got Narrow Raven on. He's 14 Theory Man, I think.
14 Theory.
That's going to be the audio we use to match up to your camera. I hope you know that.
I am A-okay with that.
Do you want to intro yourself before we start? I guess I'll leave you to do that because I don't want to. I'll let you intro yourself. Go ahead, my friend.
Yeah, so I'm Narrow Raven. I make FNAF theory content a lot on YouTube, and I also do live streams and FNAF gameplay alongside Poppy Playtime and really any other indie horror game you can think of at the moment. I'm the person who made 14 Theory that you might have heard of, but probably didn't see the video on. And that's pretty much everything there is interesting about me. So that's me.
I mean, hey, you know what? It's a better portfolio than I've got at the moment. All I've got on my record is FNAF to do, so that's, to be honest, that's why I haven't been recording anything. I've just been prepping for that reveal, which hey, we'll see if that went down well. I think it will. I think people will be nice. Okay.
I think it'll go right.
Well, let's just get straight into it because I feel bad for holding you here for too long. I don't know if you'll be busy later, but we'll
No.
No, fair enough then. I'll keep you here for as long as I want. Okay. What was your first introduction to FNAF? I'll let you answer that.
I remember the exact moment. I was in. It was second to fourth grade. We had electronics day, and my friend Evan brought his tablet to school, and on his tablet was FNAF, and I didn't understand what it was at first. I was like, what is that? It's like, it's Five Nights at Freddy's. So I played like the first like 3 nights, and I just fell in love with it. And the first ever YouTuber I watched, I think, was either Razbowski or 8-Bit Ryan, or 8-Bit Gaming it would have been at the time.
Damn, okay. But you know what? I can't argue with 8-Bit Gaming being the way to find it, because the way I found it is like so unbelievably dumb. The only person who knows is unknown, because I told him, and he laughed at me, so I didn't tell anybody else. I don't think ever.
Well, time to reveal it live.
Reveal it to you? Nah, Chief. Not yet.
Hey, you let me know who the FNAF deducer was before you revealed it.
Okay, yeah, but I told you like what, 3 or 4 days in advance. There's a difference.
I still knew.
You still knew for like what, 3 or 4 days. There's a difference.
I kept it a secret.
You can't. I mean, to be fair with you, you did. I can't argue with that. You did, to be completely honest. Oh Jesus. Well, if you want me to, I'll DM it you because I'm gonna have to find it.
Yes. And then I'm gonna leak it.
You do that, and I genuinely will actually kill you. You don't realize that. I will. that is a threat. YouTube don't monetize me. YouTube don't monetize it. Okay, you know what? Fine. I'm not gonna send you the video. I'm just gonna send you the guy's name, and then I think the laugh that'll happen will be enough to explain.
No, I don't even know who that is.
Really? Oh my God. Okay. You know what? Maybe a screenshot will help on top of that. Let me. How much are
Yeah.
we cutting out of this first minute of the interview? Let's find out. This one. You might know. You might recognize now.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. That answers my question. Yeah. It was like literally 10 years ago, bro. I want to say 10, maybe even 11 years ago now. Which, good God,
uh,
that's scary.
yeah, no, that's rough.
Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, that's rough, bro. I got lucky though. The second person who I found it through was Markiplier, so. Okay. Um, who inspired you to create the kind of content you do?
No one's probably gonna believe me when they say this. Honestly, pretty much nobody did. I kind of just did it on a whim.
Really?
Yeah, it was just kind of somewhere the content I was creating just wasn't working. I was like, well, I really like FNAF and I want to do theories, so I don't
Okay.
know, let's do it. And I just did it.
Fair enough then.
Like there are people that like inspired me to develop my style, but in terms of doing it, there was no one who inspired me to do it.
Okay. That's interesting because I thought you would have got like something from like game theory maybe or FNAF because you're pretty
I
new.
mean, I like their content, but it wasn't the inspiration.
Okay. You know, I think that you're definitely giving us unique answers already because that's the first person who have had come on and say, "Oh, nobody is an inspiration. Nobody's been anything. Like any YouTubers at all, you don't even have to just be theory people."
Like if I like in terms of like content I do, it's like no one, but in terms of just doing YouTube, like Jacksepticeye and Markiplier and people
Okay,
like them,
yeah.
basically.
Okay. That's a bit more reasonable. That's what I was thinking. Um, all right. Um, so this one I'm not certain because I don't know whether you had a channel before Narrow Raven. I'm going to assume you didn't. But how long have you been doing content creation for? Whether that's just on your Narrow Raven channel or just overall.
7 going on 8.
Jesus, really?
I've been doing it since I was in the 6th grade.
Damn. I'm British, so I don't know what sixth grade. I'm gonna say that's like.
That's like when you're like about to turn it into a teenager.
Oh God. Okay.
So that's like when
Wow.
you're like 12, 11 maybe.
All right. Yeah. No. Now I know where we are. Okay. God. All right. Well, that. Oof.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time on multiple different channels, on other people's channels, and on my Twitch channel from way back that's like long gone and deleted now.
Oh, your Twitch channel's not gone. I was looking at it like an hour ago.
Oh, a different one's gone.
Oh, okay. I should
Yeah, I had a
I should
completely
use my
different one. It was
brain on
still under
that.
Narrow Raven, but yeah, no, that one's gone.
Yeah, actually, okay. I'll throw this question because I'm interested because you haven't streamed on Twitch in like 6 months. What promoted you to move the chair to from? Oh, English is difficult. What made you change from Twitch to YouTube streaming?
Purely money. I'm not even gonna lie, purely money and viewership.
You know what? That's an honest answer.
Because the way because having two different channels on two different sites where you have to make money is just so annoying when I could just have it all pool in one spot to be able to reach that $100 like mark you have to reach
You
to
know
get
what?
paid.
You know what? That's a pretty respectful answer. I can't lie. If yeah, as long as
And
you're making
I can
quality
connect with
content.
my fan base more there as well on YouTube than I can Twitch because more people are on YouTube than Twitch.
Yeah, yeah. Especially for the FNAF scene. Like Astral does well on Twitch, but I think like he's one of the few, from what I
Yeah,
can
that's
tell.
something where like I'll go back to Twitch once I hopefully get more popular.
Yeah, yeah, of course. All right. Um, I suppose we should go on to the next question, which is, why did you decide to go in the direction of theory videos, like over
So
any
you
other
ready for
sort of
some
content?
Raven lore?
Hell yeah, go on. That's what this whole series is for. Give us the lore.
Okay, so I'm probably gonna throw like 8 people under the bus during this, but that's okay. Um,
Yeah, hey,
so
listen, I can put stuff in post. This
oh
good
no, feel
tool.
free to keep it in. So I had a gaming group that I made a long time ago, called the Idiots Club, and I've always said this, I was a complete jerk back in the day, and that's kind of what it grew to be, was a really toxic environment once I started to, you know, grow up and stop being edgy teenager, I was kind of like, I don't really want to do this anymore. And, I kind of started to move away from it. And there was a video, I deleted it, I think, but there was a video where it was kind of like the breaking point where I was like, I'm so done with this group. And I kind of just was like, you know what? I'm going to make my FNAF timeline. And I made the FNAF timeline, and I saw that I was getting like 100, 200 views, which was more than I had ever gotten before. And I was like, maybe I should just keep doing this. And I just
Yeah,
kept doing it, and now I'm here.
honestly, fair enough. I mean, I was I wasn't exactly in a gaming group, but I was definitely how much I'm gonna have to ask if I can leave this in. If it's left in, then I got permission. But I was in a group recently that pretty much fell apart. Although to be fair, it was on the brink of falling apart for a while, so yeah, doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm not bothered because to be fair, I was doing it with the videos that on my channel were doing well enough on their own anyway. I don't need to coattail off other people's success to get anywhere. I want to be unique. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Uh, all right then. Well, that was actually some pretty decent Ravenlaw. How much we can dig out?
Yes.
How much Ravenlaw can we dig out today? Um, okay, this one. Have you ever wanted to make anything outside of FNAF theories and gaming videos?
Yes, it's something that I've had planned for a very long time. I'm working on Gain a Mask. I want to do IRL content, like doing something with like the FNAF cookbook and stuff like that. I do plan on doing like a Poppy playtime and stuff like that if it's even still ongoing by the time I finish my whole entire like FNAF theory catalog I want to get through. And I still do like other gaming stuff, but in terms of like doing anything like moving the channel to just like IRL content or creating art content, I don't think I would ever do something that drastic.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
would all still be centered around indie horror and video games and stuff like that.
Okay. Because there was actually a question further down the line, but I can ask it you now if you want. Which was, do you ever do you just plan on sticking to FNAF theories, or do you plan on doing more? And then it said like example Dead by Daylight or Poppy Playtime or anything like that.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna stick to FNAF, but I'm eventually gonna do Poppy Playtime and stuff like that too at some point.
Well, fair, I don't blame you because I feel like when Secret of the Mimic comes out, you're gonna get a lot of ideas. You're gonna get a lot of
Oh
content
yeah,
out
for
of that.
sure.
Yeah, lucky man being a theorist. I'll probably play through it,
Yay!
maybe review it. That seems to be because I don't know where I'm at with my channel at the moment. I'm happy with the interviews I'm doing. I'm happy with what I've got going on. I've got that big documentary coming out, which that's going to be. I think that genuinely is going to be like the perfect video so far.
Hmm.
It's taken ages to cook. It's been like months, but it's going to be worth it. That's what matters. It's going to be worth it.
Yep.
But we can't continue that streak of waiting like 3 months to put like a perfect video out because we'll die off. So we need to lock in quicker. But other than that, everything's going like pretty well at the minute. I don't think I've had a flop yet.
Yeah, no, I like the interviews.
Oh yeah. I mean, most of it is just to what's it? Get creators on because a lot of them are a lot of them are highly held in the community, like highly regarded and stuff. And they don't usually on their channels, their content's like so diverse and or so compact that you can't like talk about something else without it getting nowhere. So this is dedicated for that. So I can bring somebody on who isn't always just like let's talk and sit down. They can
Yeah, no,
discuss
that's
what they want
something
to
I wish I
discuss.
could do more is just talk.
Exactly. They can come and sit down and discuss, and then if anybody who's that dedicated can come watch it and see what they have to say. You know?
Hmm.
All right. Next question. When you first created your channel, you seemed to be more focused on gaming videos. Why did you decide to lean away from this and more into theories?
I mean, I kind of explained that a little bit earlier,
Yeah.
with the gaming group.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was because, but in terms of like the more businessy side of it, it was because of just they weren't doing as well as I would like, and I realized that theories were the way to go. So I was like, I'm just gonna go with theories and do gaming on the side. Get through all the FNAF games and then go from there.
I mean, what you could do is separate it. Because from what I've noticed, you've got three channels. You've got your Raven extra channels, and you've got your VOD channel that isn't in use anymore. I
Oh
would,
yeah, but I want to keep like the FNAF stuff on the channel so that when people come and look at my channel, they see that not only do I do theories, but I have played the games and read
yeah.
the book, so I can back up what I'm saying.
Well, what I would do is separate that, like with Poppy Playtime, where people, not everyone's looking for that. You could always make a gaming channel separate of one of your
Well,
extras.
yeah, but that's also for when I get into Poppy Playtime theories too.
True, fair enough. Actually, I can't say you're a very different spot than I am at the minute. So, if it's
I
working
have
for
thought
you,
very hard about this.
yeah, it is. Everyone's in different spots, I guess.
hmm
Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah. This one I didn't write. It was written by my editor. Hi, Sky. Um. What would you prefer making? Gaming content, theory content, or both equally?
Gaming content's so easy. Theory content's fun, but it's a lot of work.
Okay.
Um, it kind of depends what I'm in the mood for. Like when I sit down to edit a theory video, that's taking me like the full day just sitting down doing nothing except for going to use the restroom and getting lunch and dinner. Like that's it. So
That
it's
sounds
kind of something where like, do I feel like making a theory or do I feel like just doing something easy? So I'd say I like both equally.
okay. That sounds like pain. note
Oh,
note
it
to self.
is.
I've learned a lot from speaking to different creators. You know, I've learned a lot of the things, and I think speaking to you, I've learned stay away from theories. Leave that to the people who are good at it, bro. 'Cause I could not do that.
I mean, I recommend anyone to get into it, but just get ready for the editing you're gonna have to do if people like your content.
It's got to be draining sometimes because your videos are quality and your theories are like bang on as well. I think, but that sounds
Oh,
like
they're only gonna get better from here.
I can imagine. I'm scared of what you've got planned. I think I know a couple because I'm gonna let you do your own like promo section at the end where you can
Yes.
just list things off. But
You hear that, viewer? You better stay till the end to support me and to know what I'm doing. And if you don't, you're not a true viewer. You're not subscribed, are you? If you leave right now.
oh dear. Okay. Um. After some research, it seems your first theory video that truly gained traction was your FNAF sister location, Who is the Springlock Suit video. How did you feel about people speculating about your theory?
At first, it was really cool. I thought it was really cool for it to gain that much traction and stuff like that. But as time has passed on, I really hate that video and that whole Springlock series. Like, on another degree, I hate it so much.
How come?
It was not well made. It was not well planned. I was just kind of taking stuff that I just knew at surface level, throwing it together and see what stuck. And that was it. It was not a good theory series. And I do plan on revisiting it with like my more experienced theory mind.
You should do like a
Because
revamp
God,
of
it
the
was
whole
so bad.
series in one video.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to just go back, do one video and shut it down forever. It's going to be just pulling the curtains on that, never looking back.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to like. You're gonna go through and like recheck all your information. You're gonna find more information that just confirms what you originally said, like unintentionally. it's,
Possibly.
it's just like everything there was true, and destroy your entire plan of never talking about it again. Gets more
Yeah, no, I've
successful
been
than
doing
14
research
theory.
on that suit again, and it's interesting what I've reached.
Oh, that tells me that some of the stuff you said might be true. That tells me that this isn't going to escape you as easy as you think it is.
No.
Oh, trapped forever with a theory you hate.
Yep.
Okay. Um, this is a good one, and I want you can list off different creators if you want to. Just your personal
Ooh.
preference of who you like and who you don't like, and if you say something you want me to get rid of, just let me know. But how has it been meeting different theorists in the community? And I just mean like it could be the little people to the people who are like massive content creators. Who like who's your favorite to talk to? Who's been the nicest to you? Stuff like that. How has it been just meeting these people?
It's been really nice overall. I've had, only really one issue behind the scenes that's whatever, but everything's really nice. I really like everyone. Everyone's a joy to work with, joy to talk with, from small to big. it's really weird talking to like the smaller creators who've looked up to me. Like Unwithered Truth, for example. Unwithered Truth told me that he watched my videos before he started making content. So that was absolutely wild to find out. So it's like so cool to know that like I've been known in the community for a little while, because like I knew like practically nobody until like once 3-suit MCI came around. And once that kind of that's came out, that's when I started to really start to know people more. So until then, I knew nobody. But to find out that like all these people like Withered Circle and Crying Eye and all these people knew who I was, it was so cool. And everyone's been really nice. Withered's the one that kind of helped me get introduced to everyone. T-Dread, I have to give so much credit to him because he's given me so many opportunities that I could never thank him enough. Um, Big creators like ID's Fantasy, Sire Squawks, people like them, really nice people, really cool, and a joy to talk with. I haven't really had any issues with anyone, honestly.
I think I'll give Withered Circle a free shout out. He's got a video coming out, probably already out now from the time I post this, but it was supposed to be coming out tonight. So hey, the day we're filming it, and that's the day this was filmed. But yeah, he's got a video coming out tonight, so I might as well shout him out.
Actually, what day is it? It is February 6th. Okay.
February 6th. There you go. Leak the recording date. It don't really matter anyway. see how long it takes for me to publish this episode, eh?
Yep. So that everyone could yell at you.
It's just been like, why has it not been posted? It's 3 months after it was filmed. No, I promise I'll get it out in like a week or so, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Oh, that's honestly great. I think I have Withered added on Discord. He's been proper nice to me as well in DMs. He mentioned about his video. I told him I was interviewing you tonight. But he also played into the guessing game behind FNAF to do so, which by the way he didn't know. He stumbled across the account himself. I had nothing to do with that. But he was guessing, so I went on his post and I said something like "keep guessing, theory boy" or something like that.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
But yeah, no, that was fun. All right. This one is you've leaked the recording date of my video. Now you're gonna leak the everyone else's private stuff. How often do all of the theorists get together to discuss different ideas? I cannot speak tonight.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna start leaking stuff. Okay, so in terms of everyone, not often. In terms of like creators coming together, pretty often. Probably about every day to every other day, you see someone in a Discord call with one another. I see mostly everyone there. It's just like the bigger creators I never see in there, like Rytos and stuff like that. I never really see in there. Or Sire Squawks _ I don't see in there. But people like Withered, T-Dread, Cryonide, Shizu, people like them, they're in there occasionally and stuff like that. So we're in there quite often. And sometimes it's not even about talking about theories. It's just joking around and being dumb.
Fair enough. Sounds a bit like my creator server now. Oh, and by the way, that has been nothing but a huge success. The VC the other night, and of course it's the one day I don't join the call. The VC the other night, I swear everybody in the server was on. It was crazy. And I was just sad. I looked in the chat, I'm like, I can't join. Everybody's in call, and I'm just looking at the chat like,
Get wrecked.
No, it was it's nice to see that the servers. And actually, that's another thing for any creators watching. Contact me on Discord if you have me added. Feel free to join the server. It's open to creators. That's why we made it. It's always nice to get more people in there. I thought I'd promote myself in your interview.
You know what? Since this is my interview, join my Discord too, where not only can you find other content creators, but you can also find a fan base there. And there's a collab chat where you can ask to collaborate with other people. So come join it.
That's crazy. Raven, I just had a crazy idea. What if we collabed with each other? I wonder what this is. Okay. Okay, this one I don't remember writing, so I'm gonna guess it was Sky who wrote this. Are you a fan of any niche theories out there?
There aren't really many that I'm a huge fan of. Like, there's the one where like the mediocre melodies and the rock stars and ones like them are made by a Henry that like Game Theory made like ages ago. Um, Otherwise, that's kind of about it. There's nothing that really comes to mind where it's like, oh my god, look at this niche theory. Like, I don't know. In my opinion, a lot of niche theories aren't that good.
Yeah. You heard it here
So I'm not
first,
really a
folks.
huge fan of a lot of them.
You heard it here first, folks. Now a Raven hates all niche theories, and if you've made any, you
I
should
don't
quit
hate all
right.
niche theories. The only one I hate is Mike Victim, and I will stand on that hill and die on it.
You gotta explain Mike. Yeah, why don't you explain Mike Victim to the to everyone here? Because I don't remember that one.
Mike Victim is literally just saying that Michael, the guy we play as, is the bite victim, is Crying Child. And Crying Child doesn't exist. It's just Michael.
Yeah, no, I don't think that's the case. If I had to guess, of course. Judging by the fact that, I swear Mike is, this is going to sound outdated if I'm wrong, because I know you're super into this stuff. Isn't Mike the Foxy Mask kid in the games?
Yeah, he's the Foxy Bully.
Okay, thank God. I thought that like I'm whenever I talk to you, I'm worried because I'm like, is every theory I've ever known outdated? And then I'm like, say something, you'd be like, that is wrong. Oh, it's always the fear. Okay, well, you've told me a bit about this story, but why don't I let the viewers find out? When and how did you come up with 14 theory? And go into as much detail as you can. Like, tell them everything.
Okay. It was the dumbest experience of my life, and I love it. So I was on T-Dread's Overanalyzing Ultimate Custom Night stream. It had me, Cry Knight, Unwithered Truth, and Crash Master, and T-Dread obviously on there. And during that stream, we were just kind of looking at everything. I forget the first thing we looked at, but we eventually started looking at like voice lines. We found nothing. And the idiots that we are started watching Toy Chica the high school years. And the first thing that we pointed out was from me. I pointed out that 14 on the locker was slanted. We're like, whatever. We couldn't figure anything out with it. So we looked at other stuff. And T-Dread told us, hey guys, you want to get angry? And we were scared. He brought us to the FNAF 4 office where there was a singular white star in the center. And me and Cryo and Crash like all had the same idea. Let's count the stars. So we counted the stars left to right, and there was 14 stars. So we were like, oh, look, that's so cool. And Crash was like, yeah, but the odds are this is just a coincidence. Poor mistake for him to ever say. We make that into a meme all the time now. And I go dead silent. As I'm going dead silent, T-Dread's stream cuts out, and I'm unaware, he's unaware, everyone's unaware that his stream is cut out. So no one actually saw the big, connection, sadly. But basically, I go dead silent. I pull up on my other monitor, the UCN roster, and I'm kind of, wait, I don't go and phrase in that second row. What are the odds that he's 14? Because I know he's on, the left half of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Go and phrase the 14th character, and everyone, screamed at once. And that's when the floodgate opened to all the other connections. And it was absolutely hilarious how it all happened. And we got straight to making the video right after the stream, pretty much, writing the script, putting everything together. We started editing and everything. I had all my stuff done by the night and my stuff edited by the next morning. It was all done. T-Dreads was done the next day, and Unwithered was done the day before because that man worked so hard on his content. And it was so much fun and so chaotic. And during that time, we found other evidence that we just weren't able to fit into that video. So don't worry. I've seen your comments. It's coming. Trust me.
Ignored you. No. Of course. I think you showed me a preview of. Am I allowed to say this? You showed me a preview.
Yes, you are allowed to say it.
Yeah, I got I got an exclusive preview and you guys didn't. No, he showed me a bit of 14 Theory Part 2. I don't know, have you revealed who's in the video? Because I don't want to
Yeah, I did on my Discord server. I still have to do it on my YouTube, but you can.
Okay.
I'll say, I'll reveal it at the end. You have to watch to get the cool stuff. All right, viewer, you don't get to get it just by watching 20 minutes into the video. No. You gotta watch to the end.
This is the opposite of the OVDR stuff. He started off with everything cool, and then slowed down by the end of the interview. He started off with everything. It's here's 3 screenshots from the game we're making, and here's video footage of an unreleased thing. And you're waiting. You've got to wait an hour in to find out.
You have to wait, or you get nothing.
Oh, you know what? Viewer attention's up when they skip half of the video to find out where it is. Okay. Um, might as well ask the next question. This one I can tell was edited by was made by my editor because it says the word respected, and from what I've been told, I don't know if respected is the right word to use. But how did it feel watching 14 Theory become a popular and respected theory in the FNAF fan base?
Really cool, but God, dude, the amount of people that hated on it at first was absolutely hilarious. I'm sorry, I'm gonna call a couple people out real quick in my comments section. To all the people who say that there's no way Golden Freddy can be the vengeful spirit, yet there's nothing but Golden Freddy imagery throughout the whole game and stuff pointing to him. That's practically like saying that Crying Child isn't the Bite of 83 victim, because it's just not.
The Bite of 2000.
Just saying. Bite of 2000. Hey, Bron, so how's Bite of 79 going for you? Anyways, I'm sorry, I give Bronze crap for that theory all the time.
By the way, I've got to say, you screwed me the other day. I'm gonna expose something, Billy. I'm sorry if I spoiled a bit of your video. I took that damn quiz and that question you wrote, where the question was, what year did FNAF 1 take place? I put 1993. People have said it's been 1993, and you said it was unknown. You said it was unknown, and I was so angry.
Because of the week before, it's unknown. You should have read the book.
I did, and everyone said it was 1993.
Some people think it's like 95. Some people think it's 98. It's not really specified.
I went with 93 because I was like, if when that video comes out, you can see me in the com like, I've seen a video on this. So they said it was 93, and I click it, and then he goes, that was a Raven question. I can tell. Oh, I know that's a Raven question. And by the way, you're gonna be proud of me. I got the 14 theory question right.
Let's go. But yeah, with the 14.3 becoming popular, it was really cool. But there are some people who really hate it, and there's a couple Discord servers that I'm in where I saw people really hating on it, like getting borderline insulting on it, where more so went outside of the theory and more towards me. But it was cool to see it be so popular and respected.
The thing is, to me, I don't understand why people would get so angry. Like, I get it. If you don't like the theory, you don't like the theory, but it's not like it destroys the entire continuity of everything if it's true or false. You know what I mean?
The thing is, the biggest issue is that people think that I'm saying that the vengeful spirit's Cassidy because I'm saying Golden Freddy, which I'm not. You just need just whoever you want it to be needs to have a connection to Golden Freddy or a reason to show themselves as Golden Freddy. Otherwise, it just can't work. And for a lot of people, Andrew's never even near Golden Freddy.
Well, your theorist talk I kind of understand, although I've forgotten who Andrew is, and that should tell you about how much updated I'm into the whole
Frights kid.
Oh, okay, wait, never mind. Now I think I know. Yeah, all right. No,
yes,
thanks.
crocodile mask.
Oh, okay, yeah, now I definitely know. You see, folks, sometimes you just need reminding if you don't understand. And that's why you should watch Narrow Raven on YouTube. He does some great theories. You know, I heard he was coming on an interview in a couple of days. What do you think? What do you think about that? All right. So I think this one was written by Sky as well. Thank you, Sky, for coming in clutch with these questions. What is your process for extending upon concepts for theories, and do you have any techniques, or is it different each time?
Honestly, it usually just kind of happens weirdly. So like with like, for example, 14 theory and locker theory, I wasn't planning on doing locker theory when I made 14 theory because I was like, well, I don't really have to go past that. I mean, I proved that pretty dang well. People were like, well, it falls off at 16 and 17 and stuff like that. So it's like, you know what? Fine. I'm going to overanalyze the rest of the lockers. And I usually make stuff, usually if I see that there's a lot more stuff I could have added that would make a video, or if there's something that people are pointing out that I need to correct. Otherwise, I kind of leave the videos as they are.
Yeah, except for the sister location, Springlock suit. You seem to want to desperately remake that.
And you see why I hate it.
You know what? Just bear with me one moment here while I open something on YouTube. That is not what I was trying to search up. There we go. When are we going to get a sequel to, and I quote, FNAF Help Wanted was a little scary for my girlfriend. help wanted funny moments, sitting at 58 views 3 years ago.
Actually, we're thinking about making another series like that where she plays through all the games.
That is
And I'm
jokes
sitting
because
right
I was
next to
just
her.
pulling. I was just pulling that. I was just pulling that as a random
Yeah,
question
no,
from
we are
clicking your oldest
genuinely
tab.
thinking of doing that.
Fair enough
We are
then.
genuinely thinking of doing that again. It would be a lot of fun. It would be.
Fair. Honestly, fair. That sounds exciting. I hope it does well.
Me too.
Okay. How is it to see your theory covered by big theory channels? And then I put example right host.
So, the first channel that covered it was Gibby's Horror Homestead, and that was so cool to see. T Dread messaged me. I had no clue that Gibby was even making a video on it. He made it fast,
Bro
and
was
it
rapid
was
with it.
really cool. And I was so nervous because I was like, "Oh God, if Gibby knows, then they must know." And sure enough, after the big stream, on my channel and T Dread's channel, Rytos reached out to me and T Dread, and Withered by accident. He got Withered and Unwithered mixed up, and he was like, "Can I make a video on it?" I was like, "Yeah, go for it." And he was also said, "Can I use like footage from your video and stream?" So I was like, "Yeah." You literally, like, this is just not even just to him, but to everyone. Feel free to use my stuff. Just give me credit. And it was so cool to see, and Raito saying that like that's one of his favorite theories and stuff like that was so cool.
Oh, that
I
must have been
think,
nice.
yeah, it was so cool, and I'm so happy with it. Getting a response from Raito is an absolute pain, though. I've been trying to get in contact with that dude for such a long time now, and I haven't been able to get in contact with him. But I hope he's doing all right and everything. So
Yeah. Well, you never know. Maybe one day we'll get right host on here. In like the
maybe.
next 10 years, whenever I hit 1K, bro. Maybe in 10 years, with the hopes. Nah. That honestly though, it's nice to see. Your theory did well. I'm excited for part two, which I'll let you promote all your other stuff at the end. I promise. There'll be a
Yes.
time. But we'll go on to your other theory, locker theory. How does this relate to all of the other stuff you've done? Like all your other theories?
It mainly relates to 14 theory. I kind of explained a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
So basically, like you had 14 being Golden Freddy, 15 being Springtrap, and I was like, okay, well, what can we deduce from 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22? What's past that? And we got to the 16th locker. T Dread messaged me randomly at like 10 o'clock at night, and he was like, "You got to be kidding me. There's 2 paychecks." So we started looking at the 16th locker, and we kind of figured out that, well, this has to be Michael. And so ironically, I didn't bring it up in the video because it didn't really make sense, but Phantom Mangle would be Michael's locker, which it's still a fox, which is kind of interesting, but not really a strong connection there. The 17th locker, that was all my doing. I stared at that for so long. I had a couple other creators kind of like join in to help out, but in terms of the connections we made, that was purely my stupidity. And it made the most sense to go with Crying Child because you didn't have like Circus Baby, aka Elizabeth, till way later on. You had the It's Me there. You had like references to all the things in FNAF 4, stuff like that. It made so much more sense for it to be Crying Child. And then we got into the other lockers, 18 to 22. I kind of grouped these lockers separately from 14 to 17 and then 18 to 22 because it seems that 18 to 22 isn't meant to be a character, but telling us something about the lore or a concept, which is why I never really come to a conclusion on what it is, really.
Okay.
So that's kind of how it ties in. And in case anyone's worrying about the Phantom Freddy being Golden Freddy, it's literally because, well, if it's Crying Child and Phantom Freddy has a yellower hue, there you go.
uh, okay. The one thing that confuses me and still does to this day, and this is completely separate from locker theory, and I don't know. You've probably spoke about this before with your like.
If you bring it
theory
up, I
stuff.
swear to God.
Bring up what? hold on,
Just say
hold.
it.
I'm not sure. Bring up
No,
what?
just say it.
No,
No,
I'm
just say
scared
it.
now.
No, let this be a Tyler the Creator moment. Just bring it up.
Okay. Um, I'm a bit scared. The okay, FNAF 3.
Uh-huh.
Oh God. FNAF
FNAF
3. If you
3.
look all the way to the left, there's like a 5% chance. It probably means nothing to the law. There's like a 5% chance you see Golden Freddy, I think. Does that relate to anything?
Negative, that's Shadow Freddy.
Okay, Shadow Freddy then. Does that relate to
Or
anything?
just a crumpled Freddy suit. Probably not.
Okay.
I have a theory working on it where it seems that Shadow Freddy seems to follow Michael and William absolutely everywhere.
Okay,
But
thank God.
specifically those two only. So if there is anything there, it's that there's a connection between those two.
I didn't mention anything wrong. Thank God.
No, you're fine. You're
What,
safe.
what were you scared of? Well, I would say scared, but what did you not want me to mention?
Anything with the Springlock series.
Do you
Yes,
know?
you
Do
bring
you
it
know
up.
what the spring log suit is in Sister Location?
Yes, actually.
Oh yeah, go on then. Answer
No.
it on here. Answer it on
No. You don't get to hear it either.
here. Okay. Um, what video theory took the longest / most time to make? And that could just be
There's
like
two
with
that come to
collabs
mind.
or any like just in general.
Two come to mind right away. If we want to take into consideration just the amount of time that it took to produce and edit and everything, 3-suit MCIBs, I had my stuff done in like 3 days. Crash and have his stuff done for 3 months.
Oh,
If we're talking just like in terms of purely me editing, 14 Theory Part 2 by
okay.
far is taking me the longest.
Well, you showed me a clip of that in I want to say early January. I don't think
I'll
we
have to
met.
show you the clip of the evidence because I
Yeah,
just finished
yeah.
that like yesterday.
I'm still getting exclusive clips, and you guys aren't yet.
Haha.
Only a matter of time till you send me one over Discord, and I just throw it in the video without you knowing.
Negative.
Put it in the title of the video: exclusive Raven footage, not yet released.
Never.
uh, well, honestly, I'm excited to see part 2. I've probably said that like a million times, but that
Yes.
that one is going to be peak.
I'm excited for it too.
I think I know the answer to this question, but I know this one was written by my editor. How did you come up with the name Xander Zone? And
Well, if you know, I want to hear what you think it is first.
well, let me guess. Your name is Xander, and it's your zone.
That's a part. That's a part of it. That's a part of it. Okay, but you're only like 25% right.
Okay, never mind then. Oh,
I never came up with Xander Zone. It is a reference to something that no one has caught on to. And you know what? I'm going to reveal it. So there's a movie called Triple X. It has Vin Diesel as a character named Xander Cage. And like the sequel has Ice Cube as Xander Cage. And I'm named after Xander Cage. And one of the things he says is welcome to the Xander Zone. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to snatch that and use it as a reference in the intro of all of my videos and see how long it takes people to catch on.
well, you've revealed your secret now.
Yeah, I'm a-okay with that. I think it's time people finally know that the Xander Zone comes from that movie.
I can still put exclusive secrets in the title. Then good. um, what is it? Okay, well, fair enough then. I honestly just thought it was because it was your name.
You know, it has a part to play in it, but not the whole reason.
It's only a small part of the theory. When are you gonna start doing the MatPat voice in your videos? That's what I want to hear.
Never. I tried it once, never doing it again.
Okay, well this one, I think I wrote this one. In 2020, you say that you began to take content creation more seriously. What caused the shift?
Depression.
Oh wow. Okay. You know
Literally,
what though?
I
At least
had
you're honest.
nothing else to do. I felt really horrible about my life. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to distract myself with content creation. And then I got even more serious once I started making theories.
You know what? I can respect the honest answer. I can respect the honest answer for that.
Oh, I am completely honest during this. You got more like Xander than you do Raven right now.
That is, you know what? That's probably a good thing. That's probably a good thing. I don't even mean that in like a bad way. That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
The whole point of this series is the person behind, you know, Narrow Raven or the Unknown Specimen or like whoever we've had on. It's about what they do, and then we can go a bit more into like, okay, this is who you are. You know, why did you do this? Why did you? And even if they've answered
Yeah.
these questions before, it's just another platform to speak on.
Yeah.
Yeah. If there's anything you want to say, go ahead, bro. I won't stop you.
I mean, I ain't got nothing to say about, what was going on at that time. It was just life was hitting me pretty hard and I was feeling pretty down and stuff and decided to distract myself. And now I'm here
Oh, yeah, it
enjoying what I'm
certainly
doing.
worked. Certainly worked. Okay.
And I'm so grateful of the kind of level that I'm on, even now with only 2.5K. That's just amazing.
Alright, it's gonna go up, bro. The more you post, it's gonna go up. I'll tell you that
Oh,
right
yeah.
away. That's why I need to get back to posting. That Deducer
Yes.
video, they're just completely random, by the way, and out here. That Deducer video, I think that is like the largest sub growth from like a single video outside of the OVDR episode I did that I've ever had. Like outside of a single video. And that is crazy to me because why is it the fact that I reveal that I'm behind like the dumb parody account who called the guy out, and that's what caused caused the most influx of people. Like maybe I hyped it up, you know, whatever. Maybe I hyped it up, but that it wasn't supposed to be somebody people knew. It was always supposed to just be a little niche thing on the side. But
I'm going to quickly say this before, because I don't think there's any other questions that are going to be quite like this one. I will say a lot of like my time growing up was in the middle of good and bad, but as I grew up more, it got really bad. I lost a lot of people and stuff like that. I had very little friends. I have great friends now. So everything's a lot better now, but at the time, life just sucked.
things change, people move on. But you know what? What matters is what you end up with. That's what I've
Yep.
learned. All right. Uh, I think I know the answer to this one because it's like mentioned in every single theory you've ever done recently. What is your favorite FNAF game to theorize about?
Now I know you're probably thinking Ultimate Custom Night.
And I was actually thinking sister location. No, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually, I'd have to say it goes between Ultimate Custom Night, Pizza Sim, and FNAF 4 specifically. I don't think I could choose between them, because Pizza Sim you have Midnight Motorist, which I've been thinking about a lot as of late. UCN because I love overanalyzing it, and I've even overanalyzed other things outside of just the number 14 that I don't think I'll ever make a video on because it's just not enough to make a video on. And FNAF 4 because it's just one big clump of mystery.
Okay. I mean, I remember there was some like a huge lore drop about FNAF 4. It was from one of the books, and I remember it
Oh,
happening.
Didophobia.
Yeah, that might have been it because I remember it was like the gas, and I
Yeah, it
knew
was from
I knew.
B7. It was Tales from the Pizzaplex B7-2. The specific story was Didophobia with Rory.
Jesus Christ. The fact you've got that memorized off the top of your head scares me.
I have the RWQ's whole name off the top of my head.
Okay, don't scare me like that, because well, that just tells me you wrote the goddamn Shadow DD question on Billy's quiz thing as well, which I didn't get, by the way. I just keyboard mashed.
Yeah, no, I did write that one.
Of course you did. I should have known it was. I'm going to remember it now. It was XOR, but I
Yeah.
did completely forgot, so I just keyboard mashed, and then that's good enough.
Just keyboard mashed.
Literally, you can hear it in the video. I just slammed my keyboard twice and then went, "That's good enough."
That's good enough.
um, what is it though? Yeah, no, I remember the day that book got released because I remember going on Twitter and the amount of gas leak memes was insane. Like there was hundreds. Oh, it was really funny. I think I was actually on holiday at the time that book came out as well, so it was just surreal. But honestly, if you can dig any more out of FNAF 4, then I want to understand what that game was trying to be, bro. Because I feel
Oh
like
yeah, no, I have a lot.
it was. I swear, and this is probably going to be really controversial. I swear, Dream Theory was supposed to be true. There's no way it wasn't.
Oh
But
yeah,
he
no, I
retconned
agree.
it.
It was supposed to be. I'll give something for the video. Why not? So I
Oh,
was
go on.
staring at FNAF 4. I was looking through a lot of it, and as I was looking through it, I was looking in the hallways specifically, and I noticed that there was kind of like these black kind of like lines coming down from the wall. It's not like it's a part of the wall. It's, not normal black lines. And I decided to look into it. And I finally figured out what that is. It's mildew and possibly black mold, meaning that odds are the FNAF 4 location is either very old or very uncared for. And it could be due to gas, because of moisture.
The gas leaks were real. But honestly, no, that's actually crazy. The fact that you dig that up just from looking at the walls, I would not be able to do that if you put the game in front of me for like 3 weeks, bro. You people are too smart. And you know what's really funny? Because when I was researching this episode, I'm like horrible at maths. Like I had to get like extra stuff for it. I was just really bad at maths. And the first thing, I kid you not, the first thing I see when I clicked on your video, because I'd watched a bit of it and then I like had to go and I came back to it. So I click on your video to research this episode and the first thing I hear is like, if you try square 7 and then it's like 4,000.
Oh, yeah,
I'm like, oh god. I just sat there like, oh no.
Dude, if I'm smart, I think that was actually Unwithered that figured that one out. Unwithered, if that was Unwithered, I don't remember specifically who brought that one up, but I think it was. Dude is very smart.
Yeah, it was Unwithered, but I remember clicking on the video again because I don't like, YouTube preview and it says where you're at. And it's just the math.
Yeah,
it literally was on the math bit, like right as he was reading the numbers out, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!"
Okay, there's 14 there. Let me see.
I can send you the section because if I go on it now, it'll still be there.
Yeah, no, Unwithered was the one who found that one. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Unwithered for breaking my brain. Good job, bro.
I should say for those videos, the main evidence wasn't all just my discoveries, kind of like how the sub evidence wasn't all Unwithered's and all that stuff. It was just kind of like where we thought it belonged.
Okay.
So, if you want the timeline, watch T-Dread's live stream.
Watch T-Dread's live stream. You got to link me the live stream. I'll put it in the description.
Yes.
Might as well. Shout out to T-Dreads as well. You're a difficult man to contact, but one day, we'll get you on here one day.
You better do it, T-Dread. As a part of the overanalyzing crew, you better do it.
All right. What was the worst video you think you've made? And I'm going to restrict you here. You're not allowed to say the Springlock series.
The Springlock series.
No. You got to answer properly.
Let me look at my catalog of videos real quick.
He just came in prepared with an answer, and I've just shut him down immediately.
Okay, let me look at my videos. Let's go. These are just fun videos.
Forever scrolling till you find the right one.
I'm working on it.
No, listen, take your time. We'll stretch it out a bit longer.
You know what? The clue that solves Midnight Motorist, I called it Mimic Motorist. I think that's my worst one.
The clue that solves Mimic Motorist?
Midnight Motorist. I called it Mimic Motorist. It was really good. It had a lot of cool stuff to it. The worst mistake I did was trying to connect Sammy to it.
Everything should
I
connect
regret
to
it
everything.
full-heartedly.
We need to connect everything to everything, like right now.
You know what? If you like Midnight Motorist, stick around to the end. I might have an announcement for you.
Oh. Did you hear that, guys? He's teasing something. You hear that? You need to watch longer. Okay, this one's going into a little bit more what you told me about yourself, and also from what I'd found from your old Twitch streams and like VODs.
Yes.
I know you're a big fan of DBD. I've got to say, yes. I am as well. So that's respect. I respect you on that. How did you feel? I remember the day because we were on holiday, August 6th, 2024. It was at midnight for me because I was in France at the time. But how did you feel when it got dropped on DVD's socials that it was FNAF? After waiting
I
like
knew
7
beforehand
hours.
it was going to be Dead by Daylight because as soon as Scott did that interview with Daco, he said that he wouldn't want to do anything that would ruin the IP of FNAF. It has to make sense. And you tell me Freddy cranking 90s on you makes sense for FNAF, okay?
Okay, no. The way I perceived that, and that's what threw me into such a hurdle, was it has to be right for the brand, and Scott has never really done anything that's like super M-rated for FNAF. He's always kept it like PG-13, which Fortnite is a PG-12 game over here. So that felt like, okay, this seems more realistic than DBD. So it was mainly
I
just
was
the
so hyped
debate.
for it.
I was hyped, bro. Like I remember it getting revealed, and I was like shouting. I was so happy. And
You know what? I'll do this. I have permission to do this. I can't say specifically what, but I am in a Floop Loops video coming soon. So,
oh, Flute Loops. I mean, the Flute Loops is so chill. He's like the
oh, I
pioneer of
love
FNAF
Floop.
world content, in my opinion. Which,
Oh,
thank
I
you, by the
love
way.
Floop.
I've got to get him one of his videos. So I've got to get him on here. I've got to be in one of his videos sometimes because that guy just seems so chill.
Oh, he's so nice.
That is that is the next goal then, along with getting T Dreads on here. Um, all right. Where do you see your content in the future? Where do you think you're going
Probably
to be?
something very close to Daco's, but more theory wise, where I want to do more charity streams, but I still want to do theories, FNAF, indie horror content. Kind of like, I'd say kind of like a mashup of Daco and Jacksepticeye, honestly.
I mean, you could always do Thankmas streams.
Oh, yeah, that's what I definitely want to do. I just want to do it when I have more, viewership on it so that I can actually raise money, and
We can set
all
goals.
that stuff. I mean, yeah, true. And another thing is I don't even know how to do it yet, how to set all that stuff up. So that's another thing I'm looking into. But yeah, I want to do a lot more charity streams. That's been a dream of mine to do, is to do charity streams and just do more fun stuff on the extras channel. Like I know that channel's like kind of dead right now. It's because I'm so busy. But I want to be able to do more stuff, and I hope one day I can, hire an editor to edit stuff for the extras channel
Yeah.
someday.
I got a
So that
thanks
it's
guy. That man
easier.
is carrying clutch with. I've been pumping all these interviews out. That's why they're not as high quality as the other videos. But that FNAF 4 video, bro, he's been working on that solo. I gotta try and help where I can. He's coming in clutch, bro, with like most of
Oh
the
yeah.
content. He's like the main editor, which helps because he owns half of the channel. It's a split channel. He's just he's happy being like the editor role of it, which is better for me because I'm awful at that stuff. I can't edit for my life, bro. I can get these interviews out because they're simple enough to me. They're just effort, but it's simple enough. I can do these. I can do semi-complicated things, not like super into it. Like I've done a couple of videos before for people, and they've turned out all right. There wasn't anything too complicated, but they've turned out all right. I'm happy with my ability. I can get by if I need to. Um, all right, we'll move on to the next question. I think I actually know the answer to this one because I'm not sure if you told me, although I know I do have one beautiful version of your character which I've used before. My favorite version. Who did the art for your little guy that's moving around over there on your screen? Who did that little
So
who did that little guy?
for the character specifically, for the one that I use in the videos, that was from my girlfriend, Melicorn. She is in college for graphic design currently. The blinking animation was made by Albert, whose channel I've been on before. Otherwise, everything is made by her. The background that I use in a lot of my videos, that was a line art sketch, made by a viewer named Neon, and my girlfriend just colored it all in. And then the rubber ducky you see on my desk, that was made by my friend Knockout Co. Really cool person. They do stream on Twitch and stuff like that. They're starting out. They're really cool. Go support them. Do it
Okay.
for me. So
Go
yeah.
onto the stream. Say you came from Loaf's interview of Raven. Get my name in there as well.
Yes. And I will say, in that background, there are Easter eggs of the one in my videos. There are Easter eggs to my personal life in there
I
that you
think
might catch.
I've
But
noticed a couple because you've
yeah,
told
there's a
me
couple there.
about about your personal
So
life.
let's see if people can figure that one out.
Okay. This one definitely was asked by Sky. Would it be safe to say your inspiration for theorizing came from game theory? If not, what other influences did you have for theories?
As like maybe sixth grader, it definitely was. As I actually started getting into it now. Um, Honestly, my main inspiration for like, I don't know, creating my style. Like I loved Raito's content. I loved Sire Squawks. I loved Underscore ID. I was watching all of them a lot, so they kind of helped with that a little bit and like gain confidence to do it. The style of my videos, the character in the bottom right corner that you always see in every single video, That was actually kind of more so inspired by ID. I always had the art for the character. I just never knew how to incorporate the character into my theory video. So I kind of thought, well, he's gone forever. But then I saw ID's videos and I was like, wait, I could do that like ID does. So that's how I started using my character more often. And then as I started to grow with editing, because I switched off of PS5 recording and editing to PC recording and editing, I started taking more inspiration from like kind of game theory style, Raito style, stuff like that. And the sound effects is purely T Dread's doing. T Dread got me hooked on sound effects now, so you can blame him for that one. And the intro for 14 Theory Part 1 was purely T Dread's idea. He was like, you know what you should do? You should do today. And that's why that's there. So I have like inspiration for style, just not for doing stuff.
Okay.
And I'm really happy with where it ended up. I'm really happy with it.
I mean, inspiration at all is pretty good. Just as long as there is someone who's there, because it seems a lot of your content is like what is it? Definitely inspired by ID and T Dreads, from what that sounds like.
Yeah.
You building off of their style.
Yeah.
From what I can tell, T Dreads is a close friend of yours, considering he's woken you up at like
Yes.
God knows what time to tell you there's a hand unit on the side of the locker.
Oh yeah, me and T, everyone in the overanalyzing crew is really close to one another, and we are so stupid together behind the scenes. We make so much stupid jokes and stuff.
That's honestly really nice. All right. Let's see. This one. Okay, yeah, this one here. Why did you only make theories for FNAF and not other franchises?
Because I have so many ideas with FNAF. FNAF has always kind of been there in my life. It's been my comfort series. And I don't know. It's like I don't really know how to look at these other games yet. Like with Poppy Playtime, like, God, do I really have to read all those notes? You know, and stuff like that. It's like I don't want to do that. It's like I already got to read, you know, all these FNAF books. Like the week before the like 200 and what page book? Let's see. It's like 244 pages, and I have to read Poppy Playtime, Bendy and the Ink Machine, and all of them. You must be crazy, man.
I mean, you never know, bro. Then you gotta watch the Poppy Playtime movie when it comes out.
Like, man, I hate reading. So the fact that y'all are even getting me to read like Return to the Pit and stuff like that is a miracle.
I mean, I've heard mixed things about Return to the Pit. I've never actively like gone out of my way to read it though. Is it that bad?
Oh, do you want to get me on a rant real quick?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, you're about to get me on a rant. Everyone who says Return to the Pit is a stupid book, you're looking at it the wrong way, and you didn't read the book. It is a great book. It makes a lot of sense if you just read it, and it's a canon version. It makes the most sense. And people who say that Into the Pit loop is a thing, no, it's not. Literally, the back of the book says it's time travel. Man, hold on, let me grab the book real quick. Okay, here we go. So, you, the reader, are Oswald, and after using the ball pit at Jeff's Pizza to travel back in time to 1985, it's kind of like when people had the week before loop theory. It's stupid. It's time travel. Admit it.
I've got him on a rant now. I can't stop him.
Okay? And these are all different universes. It literally, another universe starts in the happiest day ending, okay? They're just different timelines.
So what you're saying is it's a loop.
No. Shut up. I hate that theory so much.
I hope you know I'm gonna tease you with that forever.
Well, I hope you know that after this, we're never talking again.
What, you send me your footage, I get blocked.
Yep.
All right. Do you prefer the game lore over the movie lore, or is it too early to tell? Because I think you have some theories for the movie, if I'm not like mistaken.
Game, I definitely prefer. Movie seems kind of trashy. I'm not even gonna lie. It's still definitely too early to tell because it's like not even a built universe yet with the movies. But I definitely prefer the game lore currently.
Okay. So what are you thinking about all the leaks coming out for FNAF 2, like Mangle's gonna get hit by a fucking car and shit like that. That is an
It's
actual
so
leak, by the way.
stupid.
That's not even like one of the
I
parody
know it
ones
is.
I made up.
I made an edit of Mangle getting run over by a car from the guy in open season that runs over Elliot.
Yeah.
I literally just turned that into Vanessa from the movie running over a PNG of Mangle using that scene.
You know what wouldn't
I'll send
surprise
it to
me?
you.
If some people
What?
genuinely thought that was the parody account. If some people thought I was the one who tweeted that when it came out, it wouldn't surprise me because people were like, "What? What do you mean?"
Yeah, no, I think the movie series is kind of dumb. Like, I think it's cool the Easter eggs, like seeing like Sparky and Matt Pat and stuff like was so cool, but there's just some things that were just so stupid, like Shreddy Faz Chair, really?
Shreddy, no, all right. You're not disrespecting my goat, Shreddy Fast Chair. Okay, he
I am
is.
disrespecting Shreddy Faz Chair.
What do you mean? He's the goat. He's like the actual legend.
Uh-huh.
He, Afton doesn't need to use a
Uh-huh.
knife if he can just throw people in Shreddy Fast Chair. Okay.
Well, I guess people who are stupid because Mike got out of that pretty easily.
I mean, listen. Why do you think the suit was so clean? The Yellow Rabbit suit was genuinely like spotless.
Not anymore.
Well, yeah, not anymore. Not by the end of the movie. I don't think that was going to be the case. You know, he might. The thing that worries me the most about FNAF 2, which I'm gonna cross my heart here. I know TJ, I know Cat FNAF, but I promise to God that I don't know anything about the movie's plot. Some of it, but it. I don't know if Afton even appears. I don't know if Afton even appears because I've never asked.
You know,
So he might not even be in the
I'm
second
just
movie.
one thing that actually bothers me is the fact that like isn't the FNAF 2 movie being filmed like right across the road from like the original location?
It is literally. TJ showed me like drone shots. The FNAF 1 building is where it was, and then literally like I want to say like 50 yards like behind the FNAF 1 building is the FNAF 2 building.
I know, like how do you explain that, bro?
They're gonna just green screen it out. Maybe they'll just make it look
I know,
different.
but it's just dumb. It's like, huh? So this whole time we had the FNAF 1 location just like buried in the woods is just FNAF 2.
Listen, they'll probably edit it to make it look different. But the shots with the FNAF 1 building are interesting because there's some there's some very intriguing stuff there.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
you're talking about.
People will be excited. People will be excited. Okay. I'm reading the questions here. What would you say is the most out there theory you acknowledge as possibly true?
Out there,
As in, like,
out there,
crazy.
out there, out there. Yeah, out there.
14 theory.
That is not out there. There's so much evidence to it. If you think it's out there, you're dumb.
I mean, there are some people who clearly do think it's quite out there.
And that's why they're not FNAF theorists on YouTube.
And that's why they don't have 2.5 thousand subs, okay?
Yeah, that's why they don't have 2.5 thousand subs. That's why you're stuck at 10.
He's like, I can just imagine you pulling up the comment section, clicking on some random person's profile and reading the sub count out there. You disrespect me, I'll out you.
I literally have like the glossary pulled up for theories right now, by the way.
Like every single one. It's gonna be scrolling through for hours.
Burn Trap canon ending, that's one of them that I believe in.
Really? That's been like pretty heavily disproven.
No, you'll see one day if I ever
I'll
get
see.
to making it.
They'll retcon it. I promise. I promise. Didn't Ruin confirm that ending to be false though?
Just you wait.
Shoot, okay.
I mean, I guess Cassie's father being the Bonnie bully could be another one.
Yeah, no, I actually quite like that one.
Yeah. There's one I want to say so badly, but I can't because it's purely coming from a video I'm going to announce at the end of this, so I can't even say
Hey, you know what?
it.
Save it then. There's like that. What do you mean? There's something you're gonna announce at the end of it. There's two videos, two questions left. Just say it. Promote one of your things now if you
No,
want.
you have to wait, viewer, for these next questions.
They're just gonna skip now. He said there's only two questions. Let me just skip forward.
I mean, Andrew in the ball pit, if he does exist at this point, yeah, I can see that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't think the Fazbear Frights books take place in the mainline continuity. I think it's some other
Yeah, no,
version or just
I always
Stitchline.
thought that. I thought the way I see it is Tails are canon, and then the Fazbear Frights are their own little universe.
I mean, yeah, I like the Aftons for Immortal and the Restless, but I think Michael is actually the kid that isn't Williams. But it's not how you think, and I'm saving that for a theory video. So you guys are just gonna have to complain about it in the comments down below until I release it.
Keep complaining. He'll work quicker. Stress him out. It'll make him release it quicker.
Your hatred fuels my theory, so thank you for the ad revenue.
Keep watching. Give him. Oh. Just like control seeing every theory on the website.
A form of one that I kind of came up with was that Cassidy or the vengeful spirit Andrew or anyone that you think it is latches onto Springtrap at some point, probably due to either Follow Me or literally because dude just repairs himself with Golden Freddy.
Okay. Okay.
I can't say that one because that's going to be in a theory. Anyone who believes Will care, don't talk to me.
What is that one?
That William actually cares about his kids.
Of course he doesn't. There's literally entire
I do
plots
think
of it,
William
like,
is a narcissist.
I feel like the only kid he cared about was Elizabeth.
No, like that's the only one you could argue for is Elizabeth.
Yeah, because no, but the reason I believe that is because of all the sister location stuff. Because he was like, "Don't go near the damn murder machine I made. Don't go near it."
Also, I should probably make this clear. Every joke that I said was just a joke. If you do like Will Care, you can still talk to me. Just know that I'm going to debate you, and I'm going to tell you you're wrong on that one. I'm very supportive of every theory. I think, honestly, really every theory could be true. Will Care is not one of them.
The only kid I could like, you could argue for the crying child, maybe. Elizabeth, I feel like, is the strongest, but Michael, nah, bro, he doesn't.
Nah.
He does not like that boy. All right. Do you want me? Have you got any more theories you wanna throw under the bus, or?
No, I don't think there's any other theories I want to throw under the bus. Bronze Films Bite of 79, absolutely. What is that theory, Bronze? Anyways, next question.
All right, I think this is probably going to be the most important question of the interview. I think you can see it. We asked this to everybody. That's how important it is. You can fact check me on that. You can go look. What is your favorite color?
No, I want you to guess, and if you get it wrong, I'm going to find you and sock you in the throat.
Well, if I had to guess just by taking one glance, I'm gonna have to say blue. No, purple. Purple.
Yes, it's purple.
I think I've had two people give me that answer, and then I also gave them the same answer because purple and yellow, best colors easily. All right, I think this is where I let you promote now, really, innit?
Yeah.
What projects / videos do you currently have in the works? All right, go on, expose your secrets.
Oh boy, let me hold on. I actually have a list written down for this. Now, some of these I can't announce.
This is the only question he had a script ready for. He's got his own script on him.
Yeah. That already came out. 14.3 part 2. So actually I need to pull up the image that I announced actually.
Am I allowed to put
Um
that on screen?
yeah, but it's just their profile pictures.
Oh, well, whatever
What?
then. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Anything to put
So
on screen.
14.3 part 2. Here we go. That's coming. There's 3 people joining me on it. That is Sire Squawks, Gibby's Horror Homestead, and Withered Circle. However, there's another category of people that are going to be joining me in a way. They helped behind the scenes. So this would be Unwithered Truth, T Dread, Cyanide, Clavis Key, Sir Cipher, and Terminal Error are also people that helped behind the scenes. Sire Squawks, Gibby, and Withered also helped behind the scenes. So that's one that's coming that I'm really hyped for. Um, I have Mike Possessed coming. That's a theory about Michael in FNAF 4, and get ready for it because people are gonna hate it. Get ready for Rory. That's the biggest thing. If you can figure out the connection I'm making, mwah. Apparition Motorist, really excited for it. That's not the Midnight Motorist one I'm talking about. That one was made before 14 Theory. It was going to be the end of my Midnight Motorist theory until the Midnight Motorist thing that I found out. I don't know what I'm calling it yet, but I've shared it around with other theorists, and even they think I generally solved a good chunk of Midnight Motorist. I'm really excited for it. I don't know if I'm going to have anyone else on it. I have a bunch of evidence. I have all sorts of stuff, and a lot of it uses purely evidence from Pizza Sim. And I will say this, even without the 87 dice, you so totally could have gotten 1987 out of Midnight Motorist. We were just looking in the completely wrong spot. Completely. Notes live streams. If you don't know, I do Notes of Importance. I just did Return to the Pit not too long ago. I'm gonna do the other books. I'm gonna do live streams for the games, just write down Notes of Importance, Easter egg, story, lore, stuff like that. Just things that we get purely from the game. Even if it contradicts something we know now, still something important to note for other theorists. Yeah, the video that I'm gonna be on for Floop Loops is coming as well. Can't announce that. Can't announce that. I don't know if I can announce that, and I can't announce that. So yeah, that's everything.
He had his list. He checked it twice. Are you Santa Claus?
Yes, that's pretty much everything. I will say this: get ready for a video coming soon on someone else's channel. It will be announced on my channel once it releases. So
It's actually this video you're recording right now. He's announcing. He's
negative.
announcing that he's on this video. Oh,
Yeah, I think that's everything I got really
that
right
is
now.
well. That's all the questions we had written, which is good because you know what, I think this is one of the shorter interviews, but I didn't mind that. You know, we answered everything we wanted answered pretty much, so I'm happy with that. And by the way, I got to clarify. I did find your channel before I reached out to you. Actually, I fact checked this the other day. I
Oh,
found
I
you,
know.
and it wasn't just from the sister location video. It was your Who is the FNAF 4 protagonist video. And I know that because
Oh, that one. Yeah.
I had that watched. I had that watched.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna Mike Possessed is kind of a revamping of that where it's more solid, and I think I'm more onto something, but I think I'm gonna go back to it one more time and really solve it once and for all.
Okay. So what, you don't think the kid's called Evan? Okay.
No, it's not that. It has nothing to do with the name of the crying child. Nothing.
Fair enough, fair enough. I know, do you think that theory's right, actually? Might as well ask you that. Do you think of the crying child Evan
No.
theory?
If it is anything, it's Dave.
If it's Dave, okay. So where'd you get Dave from?
The fact that it's like a weird combination of those 4 letters.
Oh, actually no, Evan. Actually, maybe yeah. I guess I could see
Yeah.
that.
Though I am gonna have to go pretty quick here to make dinner, so.
Well, I'll let you go. We'll do an outro. Do you want to outro yourself, and then I'll do the outro, or what do you think?
Nah, I don't really know how to do an outro, so.
That's fine. I've done these a couple of times now. Um, well, thank you all for watching. If you come and check back about a week or two after I publish this one, we've got JD Bryant on, director of Blood and Gears. So that's the next episode. I think that's everything we wanted to say. It's been nice to have you on, Raven. Maybe again sometime in a couple of years
Yeah.
if we ever do a season 2.
Yeah.
It's been fun, and we will see you all later. Goodbye.
Peace.